What's up, hosers? Another Canada Day video. It's time to do Canada Day hair. I already pre-bleached it and it looks pretty nasty right now. Let's see if I can't unfuck it up. Well, hi Miko. Hang on. Yeah. Miko says hi. Actually, she's looking at herself in the mirror. Hey, what's going on here? Say hi, Miko. Okay, I'll put you down now. Very good. Okay, so step number one, I'm going to try to mask off the areas I don't want to get dye on with some good old Vaseline. So I'm doing red and white Canada colors, so I wanted to leave the sides. If it kind of looks yellowish, I might, after I'm done with the red, before I say go anywhere, I might actually use some white hair chalk, or hell, maybe just some fucking craft paint. Color it in. Glissy. This is the first time I've ever put Vaseline on my hair. Fortunately, it's cocoa butter. It smells like cocoa butter. Okay, now for the beard, I'm gonna need a smaller brush. There. There is the smaller brush. Ring pot. You should probably clean it out the other day, I guess. Or last night. Well, how's your day going? That's going pretty good. So got a dad joke for you. These two guys are talking. One guy says to the other one, "Hey, I saw a deer on the way to work this morning." The other guy goes, "How do you know he was on his way to work?" Tish. Run it, of course. Why wouldn't it run? What did he say? So a guy calls the hospital. Says to the nurse, goes, "My wife is in labor." And the nurse asks, "Is this her first child?" And the guy goes, "No, this is her husband." Tish. Yeah, I don't get out much, as you can probably tell. Okay, so we got some grease going here. I was gonna try to do a maple leaf like I've done before, but it is a pain and it never really looks right, and you have to keep telling people it's a maple leaf, and they go, oh, I get it. So maybe I won't try to do a maple leaf this time, particularly since I just put grease everywhere where I have to do the maple leaf. But that's okay. I think red and white will be sufficient. Right, Nico? Right? Glad you agree. All right. Now for the good stuff. Select a brush. And this one. They're all about the same. This one's firmer, but shorter. So I am using ice cream. Roog. See, Roog. Which I hear is red. Pretty sure this is what I used last year. Although I may have also touched up with Manic Panic temporary dyes. This is actually a very nice red out of the tube. That's gonna be enough, so I'm gonna put some more down there. Come on, you. Stuff's pretty good and inexpensive. It's like $9 for a tube, and then it'll last you quite some time. Unlike, you know, when you get those kits that are good for basically one use, it costs like 15, 16 bucks or more. This is a better alternative, in my humble opinion. So we got little brush. Probably should have washed off the beard brush better because I need it. Trying to remember more dad jokes for you. You're lucky that I am unable to remember them. So, okay, so using just a regular, believe it or not, paintbrush to start. I can probably do this part with a proper brush. I start with the beard and mustache and all that stuff because that hair is coarser and takes longer for the dye to set in. At least that's my theory. And it's not a game theory. Oh, I kind of look like, what's this dude from Walking Dead? The one got his head bashed in. What the hell is his name again? The redheaded bastard. You know, the one that used to say bitch nuts. What the hell was his name? I have a fantastic memory. Only it's really short. Was it Leon? No. That's a dude from Resident Evil. I don't know. Comment below if you remember the guy's name, the redheaded dude with the handlebar mustache from Walking Dead. Well, he went on to play the most bikery looking Lex Luthor in history on Chuck and Lois, whatever the hell that show was called. I only ever watched the first couple episodes. It's a really good show. I just never really watched it, and I don't have cable anymore, so I have to find out where it's streaming. Of course, has ended now. And I'm talking about random shit, as I am wanted to do. Just ask my poor coworker, Chris. Every day, I info dump on him some random bullshit. Sometimes it's interesting. Most times he just politely nods. That's a good old info dump. Some people say it's an autism thing. I don't know. I have not been diagnosed with autism, just ADHD. But I am getting this everywhere. Fortunately, unlike the manic panic and other stuff, this doesn't really dye the skin that badly. I hope, because I'm getting it everywhere. Well, I'm wading into it now. I'm just gonna do it. It's gonna get everywhere. It's gonna get everywhere. So why did the private investigator cross the road? He was tailing the chicken. Chicken was pretty sketchy. You like the Maltese chicken, I guess? I don't know. Maybe a good spoof version. Well, there was. So now I'm going to talk about random stuff. Old detective movies. The Maltese Falcon, classic movie with Humphrey Bogart. But in the 70s, I believe, Woody Allen did a spoof called The Blackbird, which I vaguely remember. That's back when people liked Woody Allen because he didn't know how much of a, creep he was. Then again, so many people in Hollywood. Just goes to show you, hero worship's a dangerous thing. You find out your heroes are either human or downright creepy. My plan later today is to see if there's any fireworks and step out and see some fireworks. I think I have a Canada Day cowboy hat somewhere, although that, I wear a hat when I've just done this. I did buy a red Canada Day shirt. Hopefully it fits. I got it from a dollar store, so we'll see. It might be a tad snug. Yeah? Can you believe it? What's up, Miko? Are you saying you want dinner? You probably want dinner. This is the hardest part, is getting the back. I generally go by feel and don't worry too much about it because it's not rocket surgery. But I do have a mirror here, so I will double check my work in a moment. This is a nice vivid red. I like it. This is Canadian flag red. Or rouge. Oh, rouge, mon ami. Okay, that's my terrible French Quebecois accent, which is really terrible, since Quebecois don't go oh. That's a French stereotype. They don't do that either. So, how about that local sports team winning the game that they did in such a fashion that it was impressive? They were impressive, yes? Very. Totally. Especially that guy. That one guy, you know, with the hair, who did the thing. Yeah. He's probably going to get that award, you know, the one that named after the other guy. Okay, let's check the back. Not bad, not bad. Let's get fix it up. Tricky with the mirror. Very tricky. I've got to go the opposite way that I'm trying to go. Let's check the other side. This side's better. Come on, you can do it. All right, you know what? I'm gonna say it's probably good enough for rock and roll, as it were. Whatever's left will just work in. Alrighty. I'm gonna take a comb and I give it a good comb, work it through. So, there we have it. We'll see how that turns out. I'll let it sit for a while and then wash it off. So, yeah, well, I should have done the eyebrows. Too late now. Eyebrows look weird. But that's all right. Okay, so I'll update you later. Bye.